Hello, my wonderful viewers. I want to add my voice to what is currently trending about Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man is somebody we love, we cherish. You know, things like that are hardly seen. Somebody that is fighting for justice for the common people from a bedroom. You know, that's his usual slang. You gonna learn the hard way. And we cherished him. It's not up to 2 years, I think so. The Very Dark Man came out, and before you know it, he has gotten fame. Most of us were present in the social media before him, but as some Igbo people will say akalaka, and the rest of them, and depend on what you do. It's not about who came first. Very Dark Man is now over popular, I think, beyond the Nigerian social media space. So Very Dark Man has been doing well. Recently, he wanted to start an NGO, and many of us were happy. He promised his NGO will be different from others, that he will be so transparent. There are so many NGOs online, a lot of them, numerous. Most of them do not account for what comes in to their NGOs. Most of them give out their own bank accounts. Yes, NGOs are supposed to give out their bank accounts. Most of them are not registered as an operating like the real NGOs we know. Even the real NGOs, most of them are not accountable. So I am not here to judge Very Dark Man or to praise him. No. I'm here to add my own, say what I think about what just happened. Recently, he said he had his account or whatsoever was hacked, and they lost 160 million naira. And many Nigerians do not believe that. They believe it's a kind of, he's trying to deceive us. Meanwhile, I know that a Very Dark Man decides not to account for, decide not to say what he has been gotten through the NGOs, the donations he has been getting. Nobody will beat him. But again, because of how he claims to be transparent, it's why many Nigerians are putting their money there. And people like us, we are waiting to see how somebody will do it differently from other NGOs in Nigeria. So that was what we are all waiting before this news broke out last week, Dad. Maybe earlier this week. What today, sir? I'm not sure of today. Is it? I think we are towards the weekend. Yeah. So now, prior to the news of the hacking of his account and stealing 160 million naira, we saw him parading a car. It's a sports car that is very costly. In that video, he said, guys, I can actually drive, I don't normally, that he doesn't normally showcase, but he got what it takes. And the fact is, truly, aside the NGO money he got recently, the guy's social media account and popularity should tell you he's getting money. Yes, he got numerous followership and he got money, but I don't know. I don't want to say, I'm not here to say he bought the sports car with his money or the NGO's money. That is not my business. I want to tell you how I feel about the whole thing. And Nigerians, don't joke with Nigerians, especially when you have presented yourself as somebody that is transparent and they follow you. You are the one that could mess everything again. So few days after he showcased his sports car, he said 160 million disappeared. And many people were like, this sports car cost about the same amount. What really happened? Meanwhile, he said they already tracked the people who stole the money. At the end of the day, we might hear things like, oh, they have, they could get some of the money, or I don't know. But now coming to look at it, some of this money or almost all of this money, I think so, were transferred to the bank account. Is the bank account connected to the site, the NGO site? And he constantly announces almost every detail of the site, every amount that comes in. So will hackers work with that? Now, is the bank account connected to the site? Can somebody make withdrawals through the site? What really happened? We've had several things from people who say they are experts in websites, design, the internet security, this and that. So that is what we should begin to look at. Now, hackers and that site. How connected is the site to the bank account? Because I believe most of this money would have been transferred. Now, if the account was, if it was the bank that hacked the account, it is not common for people's account to be hacked in Nigeria. People's bank account. I'm not talking about the website now. It is not common for people's bank account to be hacked. You understand? It is not common. When you hear people money were stolen from certain people's account, you normally hear there is a collabo with people in the bank. This I'm not talking about the website now, but in cases where you hear money were stolen from people's account, you hear that somebody working in the bank. Is that the case, or this was done through the website? If the hacking, the stealing of the money is just through the bank, then I believe there is somebody working with the bank that facilitated it, because that is the kind of thing you hear. But the case whereby it concerns the website, then it's people that know about internet security and codes that did that, and maybe still in conjunction with people who the tech people. So look at these things. I'm not here to judge or to say very dark man deceived Nigeria, but people judge you based on your presentation. Few days after the vehicle showcase, you said this happened. At the end of the day, you should be able to tell them how much you recovered. There might still be doubt. They might still feel you have, So what I did here was like a kind of presentation, possibilities, looking at it, was it done this way or this way or this way. People who are experts in this field will understand what I meant. So I'm not here to judge Very Dark Man. I like him and I wished him well. And what Very Dark Man was doing was it's something many people can actually copy. Since the government cannot fix this country, cannot give us justice, things like what Very Dark Man is doing is what most people will copy and our society will change. But then, look at, is it about to go down? Is he about to destroy a reputation he built? What is happening? In fact, an elder who heard about this said, and them now, Nigerians, now so it's expected. Now them now, Nigeria is expected that they expected to see things like this. Now them now, of course, is expected. We were expecting people like Very Dark Man to change what people feel about our society. But in a case whereby one we so much trusted, how will I put this? I am not judging Very Dark Man. I believe in time. Time will tell. But note, if not all the money, now he's giving up us hope that part of, they are going to recover it. They have tracked If not all the money that is recovered, Nigerians will still have doubt. So, Oga, very dark man, your reputation is at stake. Remember, we so much trust you. Meanwhile, I'm not saying he wasn't hacked. They did not hack his account. No, that's not what I'm saying. But people should be careful. We see also a case of youthful exuberance. Yeah, very dark man is a young guy. But he's sincere until, I don't know. I'm not saying he's no longer sincere. But this case will, this is the first major trial we are going to see. He's still somebody that we would like to copy. But pending what comes out of this particular issue. If Nigerians if Nigerians begin to hate what you do, they will hate it en masse. Just like they will like you en masse. So, Oga, your reputation is at stake. Know what to do. This is where I will end this video.